Hello friends, and as I promised to you, we will talk about techniques that will help to build self-confidence in your child. Okay, let's get into it. Technique number 1. On a piece of paper, ask your child, or if your child too little, write down what your child's big goal. Ask him and write down what stopping your child from achieving that big goal. What belief stops your child from achieving that goal. Ask your child to say aloud what belief stops your child from achieving that goal. For example, your child may say, "Mommy, I'm not good enough. I think I'm lazy. I'm afraid if it will not happen, I will not be able to achieve this goal. I'm not smart enough. I'm not fast enough. I'm disorganized." When you hear such revelation from your child, ask your child where this belief comes from. Who told your child that he or she is not smart enough, disorganized, or lazy? What or who made you think this way? What do you feel when you think this way? These are the questions you want to ask your child. I will repeat. After you hear your child saying that he is not smart enough, he is disorganized, etc., you ask your child, what do you feel when you think this way? Where does your belief live? Then ask your child to describe his or her feelings. Ask him or her, how does it look like? What smell? What size of it? It can be anything, but it's important that you ask this question and your child will start expressing the way he or she can and able to how this feel looks like, how his or her feeling looks like. And this is very important that your child will learn how to describe his or her feelings. During this conversation with your child, it's important that your child stays focused and doesn't get distracted. So make sure that room or place doesn't have any distractions. Turn off your phone or anything that may distract your child and you from this very important conversation. The next step, take a few envelopes and ask your child to put each negative feeling into a separate envelope. I'm not smart. Someone said that I'm stupid. Ask your child, put stupidity in this envelope, and you write down on the top of the envelope, stupidity. Take another envelope, I'm ugly. Okay, open envelope, ask your child to open envelope and put this feeling into the envelope, and on the top of envelope write down ugliness. I'm disorganized, disorganization. Put inside of third envelope, seal it, seal each envelope and write it down. I'm disorganized. When your child tells you that he or she is done, take with your child all these envelopes, put them in a paper bag or whatever, plastic bag. And if you have such opportunity, take your child with you in the backyard and let him see it. Burn all these envelopes with all these negative feelings and let your child see it. And when everything burns down, you say to your child, now it's all gone. All negative feelings are gone, and it's time to replace those negative feelings and negative beliefs with positive feelings and positive beliefs. This symbolic procedure will help your child mentally and physically get rid of negative beliefs. And the next fun step, when you, with your child back in the room, ask your child, when you're back in the room with your child, you have to help to replace your child's negative beliefs with a positive beliefs. And this is simple and very powerful exercise. This is how it works. First positive statement, one positive statement, and then name of your child. I'm smart. I'm Peter. I'm beautiful. I am Mary. I'm organized. I am Mary. I'm charming. I am Mary. I'm kind. I'm Peter. I'm loving. I'm Peter. I'm strong. I'm Peter. I'm powerful. I'm Peter. You got it? Your child can say any positive statements that he or she wants to have. Ask your child to repeat this powerful exercise several times a day. Get up in the morning. Say, good morning. I'm happy. I'm Peter. I'm happy. I'm Mary. I will have a wonderful day today. I'm Mary. The statements should be very short. Write down these statements on a sticky paper. Write it down. It should be short and name of your child, and place in different places of your apartment or house, everywhere. Let's say your child wakes up in the morning and first thing he or she sees is the I'm happy, I'm a Mary, I'm happy, I'm a Peter. It's very important. It all drops into subconscious mind. And our subconscious mind, it is 95% of our entire brain. He goes in the bathroom to brush teeth. He looks on the counter. You see, I like cleanliness. I'm a Mary. I like cleanliness. I'm a Peter. He goes for breakfast, and there at his seat, sticky paper. I'm successful. I'm a Peter. I'm successful. I'm a Mary. I'm a strong. I'm a Peter. I'm determined. I'm a Peter. Whatever your child goes and he sees in different places, over time, even we're talking about 3 months, it will do miracle for your child's self-confidence. You will see how it will change your child in a positive way. Another very exciting technique and very powerful. While you're in the room with your child, you shouldn't scare your child, so you come from behind. You don't scare your child. Your child should be aware that you are in the room with your child. So you come from behind and gently whisper positive statement in the left or right ear to your child. And while you are doing it, you put a gentle and short pressure on one of the shoulders of your child. It doesn't matter left or right, whatever feels comfortable for you. For example, you're saying to your daughter or your son, what are you doing? Oh, how are you doing? I'm doing my homework. I know, Peter, you're so smart. Whisper only one short statement, one. When I'm saying smart, you gently put pressure on your son's or daughter's shoulder, gentle and short pressure. This is the key. Another technique, ask your son or your daughter to do the following. Ask to say the same positive statement that was in the first exercise. Remember, I'm smart, I'm a Mary. I'm beautiful, I'm a Mary. I'm handsome, I'm a Peter. While your daughter says, or your son says all these statements, ask them to stand up and smoothly step from one leg to another, one leg to another, while saying the positive statement. I'm smart, I'm Peter, I'm beautiful, I am Mary, I'm organized, I am Mary, I'm charming, I am Mary, I'm kind, I'm Peter, I'm loving, I'm Peter, I'm strong, I'm Peter. This way, your child will be able to relax. So attention and logical mind getting relaxed, and all those statements getting much more easy into subconscious mind and become believable and slowly become part of personality of your child. While your child is playing, running, jumping in the room, outside, when your child is alone, ask your child to say these powerful statements while he or she is playing and running. It's the best way for subconscious mind to absorb all these statements, and over time, and all these statements will do an amazing job, and over time will rebuild your child's self-confidence. Another technique will help your child to visualize his or her positive statements. For example, ask your child, what do you see in your mind when you say, I'm powerful? What do you see when you say, I'm successful? Ask your child to draw a picture with this specific positive statement. For example, I'm successful, I'm a Mary. How does she see that? What is the picture in her mind while she is saying that? And ask you to draw several the same picture. Let's say for example, she would draw a beautiful flower. Ask you to draw several exactly the same pictures, and stick them out in different places in the house. This way, Mary knows, when your daughter sees a beautiful flower of specific color, and when she sees that flower, it will remind you every time that she is successful. And this is extremely important, because over time it will become genuine belief of your child and help to rebuild his or her self-confidence. What you shouldn't do: never allow your child to criticize himself or herself aloud, simply because your child can convince others to believe in these negative statements. It's very important to keep your child or your children from any destructive criticism from, for example, childcare providers, from school teachers, from peers, from even family members, from siblings. And instead, take your child in places, bring together with people, with kids who are positive, encouraging, kind and friendly. I know it takes time to achieve that. It's so hard to find people, or especially kids, who can be genuinely kind and polite and nice and gentle. Set this goal. Eventually you can achieve that. You can meet these people in different organizations, different places. For example, at YMCA, they have different activities for children. If this is possible, I would suggest, I did it to my children, sign up your child for martial art classes, because all together, all these techniques and all these activities will work with great results. This definitely will help your child to build self-confidence. It doesn't matter who you have, son or daughter. For a girl to have to know self-defense, martial arts, very, very beneficial. And along with all these techniques, it will do miracles to your child and rebuild your child's self-confidence. In the conclusion, it's very important that at the end of each day, you sit alone with your child. You have to have separate notebook. And it's very important at the end of each day, sit alone with your child and in a separate notebook, ask your child to write it down. Yes, write it down. The best way when your child writing down by hand. All great thing that your child was able to achieve. This will motivate your child every day to achieve something new, to set new goals, small goal, and achieve that goal, to start and complete. Your child will feel a big satisfaction that he started doing something and he finished it. And write it down. And then at the end of the month, at the end of the year, let your child to read how great is your child. This is so powerful. If you like my video, subscribe to my channel to see more videos like this. Live long, stay strong, be successful. Until next time.